Hello everyone, my name is Galucia, and welcome to my first episode of Minecraft Adventures. I'm gonna kind of briefly explain the game a little bit for anyone that's not familiar with it, but I think at this point everyone's pretty much familiar with it. But for those of you that aren't, we are going to, I guess I gotta delete a world first. As you can see, I've been playing already, but yeah, so we're gonna start a new world here, and I guess these first couple episodes will be kind of tutorial-ish, if that's a word that I can. Ooh, I like this world off the bat. That guy spawned like right in front of a cave. Nice. But anyway, wow. How can I spawn in a new world and then it already starts collapsing? So anyway, we're getting off track here really quick. So yeah, Minecraft. It's gonna be a little bit like a tutorial in the beginning, but things will pick up speed quickly. A few things I need to explain while I get to work here because I have a limited amount of time before it gets dark, and I'll explain why that's important in a second. But yeah, the first thing I feel like I should address is that this is not what the game looks like by default. I have gone ahead and added a texture. It's an RPG texture that kind of gives a little bit more of a rich, old school RPG look to it. Kind of reminds me of like old school Zelda. Um, So yeah, I guess I should just go ahead and explain what I'm doing here. To start off, we're gathering a little bit of wood. So as you can see, everything is a block, and all I gotta do is left click on it, break it, and then you can pick it up. And then as you can see, it shows up in my little inventory box down there on the bottom. So for the wood, we're gonna take that out of our action box. I'm gonna call it inventory action box. There we go. I'm just labeling stuff left and right. Here's our crafting window. So we're going to take this raw wood that I just picked up and turn it into refined wood. And we need the refined wood to make tools and all kinds of good stuff. So yeah, to start, make a tool bench. And we're going to need some sticks. Okay. Now, what we really need to do is pick a spot for our house. And I like that spot right over there. Nice flat landing. It just has a couple. I would say this is a flat landing, but it's sand, and I don't really feel like building in the sand. Oh, a couple of trees in our way, but we can deal with that. That is an awesome looking. Hello, Kel. Hello. Ah. Oh my goodness. For those of you that are new again, I'm not being unnecessarily cruel to the cows. What I'm trying to do. There we go. Let's pick up this piece of leather. I want to start working on gathering leather. That is going to be the first level of armor that we make, which will come later, I guess. And the piggies are going to drop biggin, which we're going to use for health later. So anyway, we're going to make this our house up here. So just kind of even everything out here. So the first few things I'm going to explain is that, as you can now tell, gravity applies to hardly anything in the game, so everything will just kind of float around. The only thing that gravity applies to is the sand down there and gravel. And gravel's, which I don't have an example of right now, but so if you destroy a block and there's sand above it, it'll fall down. So if you're in a cave and you're digging above your head there, and then sand's above it, it will come crashing down on your skull. It's no good. So to start, I'm going to make a wooden axe, and this is going to help me harvest wood quicker. So I'm definitely going to need wood, and we're going to need to get this tree out of my way. It is definitely all up in my space. Well, I guess it's really the tree's space, but, you know, claiming it as my own. So, again, for those of you that are not familiar with the game, it doesn't look that much different than the actual game, so you shouldn't have too much trouble keeping up. Like, if you want to kind of use this as a tutorial for you to start playing your own game. But there's probably 100 Minecraft tutorials out there. So my goal was kind of different. What I wanted to do was, after we all get nice and familiar with the game, is to see what you, the viewers, would be interested in seeing. What kind of stuff would you like to see me work on? I guess I should describe how I usually play. Is that I'm more of a builder in the game. I think some people like to play as explorers, where they just kind of walk around and explore through caves and stuff, which I will definitely do, because that's probably the best way to find the more valuable resources, which we will get into talking about later. But besides that, I like to build awesome structures. And if you guys wanted to see, I guess I could show you examples of what I mean from other worlds that I already have. We could briefly look at that stuff. But I wanted to build stuff with you guys. So, in the comments section, I guess you can, yeah, make comments on the kind of stuff that you'd be into seeing. Now, I would recommend that typically, in the beginning, you need to basically dig out a space, either into the side of a mountain, and then just close it off, or just down, and then build up a wall using the dirt that you just dug. Because at nighttime, there's going to be a whole slew of monsters, and they are not going to make times easy for you. But what I'm going to do is kind of skip ahead here, and I'm going to just start building my house out of refined wood. It's kind of a waste of wood this early in the game, but I feel like we're going to be able to play at a pretty quick speed here, and we'll be able to get all the wood we need without any problems. And to be honest with you, shoot, I need to leave a door. To be honest with you, we are yeah, we're not gonna worry about, oh geez, well, my aim is just perfect today. So as you can see, whatever you break up, you can instantly put it back. And so yeah, so as you can see, it's gonna be real easy to put structures together. So that's pretty much what I want to work on this one, is where do you guys want me to kind of explore, and what do you want me to see if we can put together. The more challenging the better, I guess, because we want to try to come up with something completely outlandish. So I guess the beginning here was more of an introduction to what we're trying to do than it was a tutorial. I haven't really gone through a whole lot yet, but when you come back, basically what I'm going to have is I'm going to have this completed, and as you can see, the sun's starting to go down, so it's almost nighttime. So the building will be completed, and we'll be safe from the monsters, and then we can talk about those, and we can talk about a few other things, and quickly run through the more tutorial part of this video before we get into planning exactly what it is that we feel like doing. Or we could just not have a plan, and we can just run around aimlessly and just see what happens. That's fun sometimes too. So whatever you guys are into. I'm gonna go punch this cow in the face. Or there we go. Hey, stop jumping on my head. And I will see you guys next time. Oh, iron. That's how we want to start our new world, with iron right off the bat. Alright guys, see you next time.